Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to Shiki. Today we're back with another video. This time there's Karma is an Army Part 3. Yes, we're gonna watch it. My message and my mentality is I do not send out any hate against anybody. So, I'm hoping that people just learn with time. Maybe it's immaturity. I hope it is so that people can, grow up and learn and be like, oh, wow, I used to do that. Not anymore. And it's okay. People can make mistakes and all that. But the amount of hate and actual viciousness that I've seen towards BTS is honestly unfathomable. I have not really understood why it doesn't make sense now. It never made sense back then whenever this was created. When you think about what BTS is doing, they're just making music. They're working hard every day, dancing, producing, writing, doing interviews, doing shows, doing more music, practicing, barely sleeping, all these kind of different things. And for some people to just dismiss all of it out of pure jealousy or just hate for some reason that it's not that their group doesn't have the same success, whatever the reason may be, it just doesn't make any sense, because by dissing BTS, you're dissing your own group. Because if you can't see the hate that's been put in if you can't see the work that's been put in by BTS, then you're also discrediting the people that you enjoy and that you are being a fan of, because those guys are also working on their own stuff. So that's just my mentality. It never made any sense, but let's go. Video by Shookga. Sorry for ranting. Also, nah, I'm not gonna show it now. All right, let's go.
Hello armies. Some of
Hello.
you have been asking me for another Karma is an Army video, and I also said that I will make a part 3, but I never really did it. In fact, I was gone for so long, but BTS is back and now I'm also back to fulfill my promise. First of all, I didn't intended to hate any other groups in any ways. And excuse me for grammar mistakes, cause we been knew I sucks in English. Now let's start. On August 11th, Big Hit announced that for the
I love this. When was this? Yo, this is actually incredible. I'm so happy they got some well-earned rest.
the first time since debut, BTS will be going on an official extended.
Oh yeah, please. Should you have a chance to encounter with a member of BTS while they're on vacation, we ask that you show consideration. That is so true. I know people, it's so nice to see your idols and everything, but so true.
Ended period of rest and relaxation. In this announcement, Big Hit clearly said that BTS will return and continue their activity after their short vacation. But some people saw that as a sign that BTS will never come back again, just like wont. Goodbye BTS. We saw what that period of rest work out for One Direction. Oh, I feel sorry for the ones who seem to think it is only a 2 months break. Honey, literally wont have been saying the same thing for years. Are they back? No, but believe what you want to believe. LMFAO. BTS literally still have 7 years contract with Big Hit, and before they were going on their vacation, Big Hit already announced their upcoming Speak Yourself concert in Saudi Arabia and Seoul on October. It's impossible for them to disband just like that. And no, they are not wont, they are BTS.
Yes, hi, we are BTS now. I didn't understand the comparison with One Direction. One Direction didn't seem like, a group having the same goal, wanting to do the same thing. They seemed like we are individuals working on this so that we can kind of kickstart our own things. We do this and then, we go separate ways. BTS is more like these guys are one unit. It's not 7 individuals. These guys are like this, a whole team with 7 people, and of course they all are doing their own thing, but that, like, they didn't use the group to break away and do their own thing, if you know what I mean.
You sounds ridiculous. If you compared BTS situations with 1D, I'm not gonna talk about 1D issue though. But the T is, BTS is BTS. They are still together, and they are happy about it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes.
Also, we all know BTS is already back from their vacation. So what you gonna do about it? Let's move to the next case. Do you still remember how some people said that BBM's top social artist is a paper award and how it's a form of Western validation? Here, listen to what they said. Do they really think that paper award is prestigious award? Like seriously, it's their only pride.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I actually read some webtoons sometimes when I got time, and honestly, these kind of comments remind me of the mob characters in said webtoons, who just make no sense, and you're like, oh, these guys are. It's just, I can't believe that I'm seeing this outside, and you know,
It's kinda sad. Billboard is more irrelevant, most especially when they win social paper award, not even music related. This is the truth, and for K-pop group it's really irrelevant. The difference between the real medal from Korean government and a paper card replica award from BBMA. Laughing in karma, ha 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 ha. Earlier this year they ended up voting for those irrelevant paper award and wanting for those Western validation. And this is their defense for it. Loud as you want. It's not us that telling this BBMA to nominated my fave with your social award in the first place. Blame that BBMA, and as long as my fave nominated, we will vote. I mean, that's literally the reason why ARMYs were voting for BTS in 2017. But they said it was irrelevant, a Western validation, a paper award, blah blah blah. And suddenly it's all okay. It's now a worthy award because they wanted to vote for their faves. Don't get me wrong, I have not.
these edits. Oh my god, the pictures. RM. I'll just wait until this sequence is done. And I'm
Thing against the group, it's good for them, but it's just annoying how most of those who's praising their faves recognition in the West were the one who belittled BTS and ARMYs, because we got those said recognition before them. And not only that, they also said that the only award Bangtan can win are a paper award. But hey, Karma wanted to say hi, because earlier this year BTS were nominated for Top Group Award at the BBMAs. And on May 2nd, BTS is the first and the only Korean act to win Top Group Award at the BBMAs. They are also the first and the only Korean act to win Top Social Artist for 3 consecutive years. Legends indeed.
I mean, like I said, it's either immaturity, it's blind hate, or it's just jealousy, or it could be a combination of said things. I just don't understand why something frustrates you that much that you're tweeting and just going on and on about it. And once your own favorite group is in the same position, you know, you're suddenly okay with it. I think my approach would be, I would be happy for my own group, and when I see BTS do that, I'm like, you know what, if BTS could do that, maybe my group can do as well. Maybe, we can instead appreciate that BTS kind of broke out that barrier that was stuck around, in a lot of ways, and they've just been kind of just spreading their whole message, spreading BTS throughout the whole world in a way I have never seen K-pop do before. So that's why I said you can't just call them a K-pop group. BTS, they're these guys are they've transcended everything that I've seen before. You can't just contain them in one thing. But I feel like people should appreciate that, or just be happy that your own group came in. I don't understand why you gotta just crap on BTS for no reason. And what are these?
Now we gonna talk about Platinum Certificate. After Love Yourself sold with 1 million copies on December 2017. Some people accused that it was a sajiji because BTS didn't get platinum plaques for that. Platinum plaque is a proof that a group sold 1 million. My fave has certified platinum plaques for all their albums that sold 1 million in Korea. Your fave not receiving one is just another proof of sale manipulation.
Okay, doing a lot of hate is one thing, but falsely accusing people of doing sale manipulation, that is just being petty and very, very childish. Those are not accusations that you should just be throwing out. That's out of frustration.
They outsold but still don't have their own platinum plaque. Where is your platinum plaque? For those who don't know, SAGG means chart manipulation. It's usually defined by a company bulk buying copies of their own albums in order to get higher on the charts. And BTS has been accused for so many times. For this case, there's actually no official recording sales certification in Korea. Ages ago there was an organization in Korea that used to do certification. 5k was gold and 10k was platinum. That organization stopped doing certifications and currently there's no organization that certificates music in Korea. This proves that BTS didn't do any SAGG just because they didn't get platinum plaques, because the organization itself is non-existent. We don't know where the other group got their platinum plaque, but that's the fact. For now BTS already got 5 golds and 2 platinums which certificated by RIRA. Other than that, Love Yourself fans are also eligible for RIRA Platinum certification, and Love Yourself tier is eligible for RIRA Gold certification in last September. Let's say thank you for Queen Karma. This time
Each case we go through is kind of just watching the same thing happen. Just non-justified hate and frustration thrown against BTS for some reason. Like, these guys are really that upset that BTS is doing well. These guys are really that upset. It's just, I don't understand. I can't relate to that mentality, because I am the type when, even if I'm doing something and this person's against me, this person is doing really good, I'm not gonna hate them. Instead, I'm gonna be like, you know what, good job. That doesn't mean I'm not competitive. I am a very competitive person in general, and I just don't let that competitiveness turn or damage my own image in a way that I just want myself to do good and everyone else to do bad. No, that's not the case at all. So I just can't understand how these guys are thinking right now with all these hate tweets. I mean,
we are going to talk about BTS solo project. Just like how some people always underestimate BTS as a group, they also underestimate BTS solo project. In 2017 there's an article that said Namjoon failed solo attempt, and it proves that he's nothing without BTS. This article was posted after Namjoon's collaboration with Wale. Yeah, that was a collaboration, and it was not a solo attempt. He never attempted to be a soloist, and if you still remember, when Bang PD asked him to choose between BTS and solo, he answered confidently without a doubt that he will choose BTS, so it's crystal clear that he never ever attempt to be a soloist, and it makes this article sounds like a joke already. And the reason why this article said that Namjoon failed was because they compared the views from BTS official MV with Namjoon and Wale's collaboration MV, which I think was really dumb, because you can't compare those. BTS MV is official, there's a promotion for it so everyone will know when the MV will be uploaded. We know the exact date, exact day, exact hour, and we were waiting for it to be released. Meanwhile RM and Wale's collaboration was so sudden, it was out of nowhere. I still remember, when it came out I was so shocked, because I suddenly got a notification from BigHit on YouTube, and it turns out that they were releasing Namjoon and Wale's collaboration MV. There's literally zero promotion for it, so it's understandable why it didn't got as much views as BTS official MV. It's a baseless judgment if you said he was failed just because of that. And not only this article, some people were convinced that BTS solos will be flop. On that note, can't wait for BTS to
honestly, whoever made that article clearly is just doing it for one thing, and it's clicks. And I'm not gonna lie, I really dislike people who put out articles like that. Like, it's okay if you clickbait, but not at the expense of trying to tarnish someone's career or character. If you want to clickbait about something that's harmless, go ahead and do it. But not making articles like why he will never do this without BTS, or while he's no, you should never ever do that. And I really don't like media for that reason, because if you've noticed, they can really turn someone into a king or a queen, and then also take that position away from them just as easily by just ruining their lives. And I'm talking mainly about Western media. I have no idea how intense the media is in the East or in the other places, but
to disband and flop their solos. Big Hit know that BTS will flop hard if there is solo and subunit. They don't even have solo activities. J-Hope's mixtape will flop cause no one from BTS can be successful solo. Just look at Namjoon and Suga's solos LMRO. They aren't my faves. In fact, most groups don't have members with successful solos. Let's be real.
what makes a solo successful? They just ain't that relevant on their own, sis. They're, they aren't as relevant as G-Dragon, that's just the T. Well, this is no shade against G-Dragon, but I think BTS, none of their members are flopping solo. None. These guys, this is what makes BTS the greatest. And I'm saying it now, the greatest of all time. Because not only do you have a group that works cohesively together, sacrificing together, just so much quality there, but if you break them down individually, all of them are immensely talented and hardworking people that always contribute to the success that is BTS. So they can do it. They can do great on their own, and they can do great as a group. I don't understand these comments really.
The truth is that any member of BTS that has solos will flop. They just ain't that relevant on their own. They aren't as relevant as my fave, and that's just the T. First of all, BTS solo project is different with other groups' solos, because BTS solos wasn't official. It's just their way to improve their producing skills.
True, aren't they like releasing a lot of stuff on SoundCloud just as like teasers or doing covers? I mean, we can just take a look at some of the songs that they put on SoundCloud, for example. I don't really understand. Like,
Writing skills,
August D is popping. So
rapping skills, and singing skills. No one forced them to release a solo work. They just did it because they want to. There is no promotion for it, and they release it as a free track.
exactly, no promotion. Like, it's incredible how much it's even recognized with no promotion, because we live in a world where promotion is key. Promotion is key. I don't know about you guys, but I've seen some ads all over the place about like Raid Shadow Legends. And no, I'm not sponsored. But it's like these guys are promoting their game literally everywhere. And promotion really puts it out there, right? But then you have to have the people interested in getting to watch it. But if you don't have any promotion and you're still popping, that is super impressive.
I think that's cool how they focused on BTS instead of debuting as a soloist. That's more healthy for the group relationship in my opinion. So please understand about this first. And now we will talking about BTS solo projects, and this will be kinda long. So you can sit down and eat your cookies while watching this. They said BTS solos will flop because they thought Namjoon and Jungkook's mixtape were flop. I will assume they were talking about Namjoon's first mixtape. It was called RM, and it was released on March 2015. At that time BTS was still small, so anything coming from them will most likely get a little attention. That's why Namjoon's first mixtape wasn't known worldwide. It was not necessarily flop, because BTS themselves didn't that big either. August D was released in 2016.
That is very true. it's like taking my channel and comparing my channel to someone that's huge. You know, yes, we have 8,450 lovely people here, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. But you know, my videos are getting a certain amount of views right now. But if I had 5 million subscribers, I would be getting more views. So I understand, you know, the whole RM thing.
And it was the most awaited mixtape at that time. And 2 years after it's released, Augusti has risen to number 3 on the US iTunes album chart.
Incredible.
On Spotify, the mixtape has accumulated over 4.5 million listens in less than 24 hours after it was available on Spotify. And now, Augusti's Spotify stream has surpassed 73 million.
Wow.
Iconic. Now let's
those
talk
edits.
about Hope World. When it was released, Daydream MV was the fastest MV to surpass 1 million like, and Hope World peaked at number 1 on iTunes in 50 regions. Thus Hobie became a pop soloist with the most number 1, beating the previous record by GD. And now Hope World has surpassed 160 million streams on Spotify. Meanwhile J-Hope is the most followed Korean soloist on Spotify with 2 million followers. And following the huge success of CNS collaboration with Becky G, Hobie now holds the record for soloist with the most iTunes for songs category. He is nowhere near flop. He outsold everyone.
Coming with the straight facts. It's easy to just talk behind the screen, but when the facts are there, and you bet they ignore these things. People who do comments like this and have this kind of mentality, once you bring them the actual facts or you show them why they're wrong or why they're mistaken, you don't expect a reply. Just expect to be treated like they didn't make that comment in the first place and they're just going to move on and continue.
On October 21st, 2018, Namjoon announced the release date of Mono Playlist, which was only 2 days after this announcement. Before the release date, this person said Mono will never reach number 1 because they think Mono can't beat a song which was a soundtrack for a popular movie. But 3 hours after it's released, Mono easily peaked at number 1 on iTunes in 78 regions. 3 weeks after, Mono became the first Korean album to achieve number 1 on iTunes in 90 countries. It makes Namjoon become Korean soloist with the most number 1s on iTunes for album category, and he still holds this record until now.
Wow.
Also, on May 15th, Mono has surpassed 100 million streams on Spotify. So, flopware, failedware, Namjoon is a legend.
Oh my god, these edits, I swear. Oh lord.
Period. Now let's talk about vocal line solos.
Hitting them with the straight facts. There's not even a need for me to comment here. All those, all that talk that was coming out, just turn into thin air.
I'm gonna make it short, because there's too much information already. Jimin's Promise broke the 24-hour SoundCloud record with 8.5 million global streams, which also broke Drake's record. And now it's surpassed 189 million streams. Taehyung's Scenery gained 5.95 million streams in the first 24 hours. And it also had the most likes in 24 hours on SoundCloud. Now it has surpassed 151 million streams. Jin's This Night accumulated 5.58 million streams in 24 hours. It was the most commented song on SoundCloud and the most reposted BTS song in 24 hours.
Wow.
And it's currently the 7th most streamed and 5th most liked BTS track on SoundCloud. For Jungkook, we are still patiently waiting for JJK1. But I'm sure it will also have amazing record once it's released.
Is that his mixtape? Is that Jungkook's mixtape name? Because if I'm not mistaken, it still hasn't come out. I mean, there's no rush. We'll wait. Take your time. But yeah.
So, the whole point of this is BTS solos ain't flopping. There is no flop in BTS dictionary. Those who said BTS will flop if they released solo works, congratulations, you are a whole damn circus, sir. And karma is indeed an army, ha 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 ha. And that's it for today's episode. You can share your opinion in the comments below and subscribe for more tea.
BTS.
Oh my god. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Like, I'm just gonna laugh if I see this. Yeah, let's put it right here. All right, so look, easy. Thank you for the video. Once again, we see that people are mistaken, and people need to stop jumping to conclusions. Stop preemptively counting BTS off for something because before you know it, bang, succeeded, accomplished. These guys, what I love about this is these guys aren't focusing their time on the haters. Instead, they're just focusing on what they do the best, what they are doing. They live in their own world where, yes, people will try to take them down, but they can't. Just like the song we listened to, where they said, like Army is, the eighth member, and, with them, bulletproof eternal. It's just, you can't take down BTS and Army together. It's just impossible. It's impossible. These guys are doing so much good for the world, and instead of appreciating them, sadly, there's people that just wants them to fail. For what reason, I cannot and will not understand why. It's like you're hating on someone that donates or is helping poor people. Why would you hate on them? Why would you try to discredit what they're doing and say that their intentions are not valid? Just as an example, I can never understand that kind of mentality. We as Army, and me being a very fresh or baby Army, if you want to call me that, I'm never gonna put much focus on the haters, and I'm just instead channeling my energy or focusing it on BTS and all the good that they're doing, and just enjoying everything that they're putting out for us. And I wish them all the best, and I wish you guys just the same. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next one.